just ridiculous. You also get your microdermabrasion cream, which if you've heard about that technique, especially in spas or dermatologist office across the country, now you can have that ability to do it in your own home with incredible results. This is what's going to kick off tonight, our first tutorial with our anti-aging essentials. And of course, our star of the show, 2 big hours tonight, which we're thrilled to have, Dr. Denese. Hey, gorgeous.
So excited to be
Oh my
here.
gosh.
So happy. Thank you for having me here.
So this is going to be a total beauty bar moment. We have to give a shout out to QVC Addicts and everyone on Facebook.
And you know, we teamed up, and now we are calling ourselves the Dr. Denese Skin Scientists. Okay, so there we go. All my fans are the Dr. Denese Skin Scientists, because they really know so much about the skin, and they have such a sense of science, and they treat their skin just right. So that's how it works.
Well, when we kick off the show tonight, I'm so glad that you and I are at the beauty bar together, because really, like, when you think about investing in great skincare, you kind of want the doctor to break it down piece by piece. And tonight, what we're kicking off the show with, the exfoliation and cleanser duo, I don't think a lot of people realize that great skincare is not something that you should take for granted. Like, these are probably your 2 most important first steps to do anything afterwards.
Absolutely. The 2 most important steps: cleanse and exfoliate. That's exactly right. Without that, it's like taking a shower in a raincoat. You're not getting very far. So let's get started and let's get serious. Cleanser. People love this cleanser. It's a hydrating cleanser. It hydrates as it cleans. It takes up absolutely everything, and it does not leave your skin dry because it's a hydrating cleanser. Lots of antioxidants. Terrific product. People love it. The only complaint I ever had was, Dr. Denese, it's too small. So we started with 6 ounces. Now we are up to 24, and I hope you are satisfied by now. Okay, now let's get started and get serious. Firming Facial Microdermabrasion Cream. This is a doctor's microdermabrasion cream. It is a 2-phase microdermabrasion cream. It's a physical microdermabrasion and a chemical microdermabrasion. So we start with the chemical. There are glycolic acid. There's a lot of glycolic acid in here that starts to mobilize dead old skin cells. And then there is a very, very fine pumice stone in here, ground up perfectly. And that gives you the microdermabrasion phase. It is a profoundly effective product, girls, profoundly effective. Count on results. Count on visible results in terms of pore size, lines and wrinkles, even firming of the skin, radiance to your skin, clarity to your skin. It is a phenomenal product with huge consequences. As soon as you start to use it, you start to see results.
Well, Dr. Denese, let me ask you, what was like, even now, I mean, at the end of the day, you hold 2 doctorate degrees, and what I love about you is, like, you go around the world, and if you find a beauty product you love, you're like, I'm gonna make it better. Most of us know microdermabrasion as a treatment that you might get in a dermatologist's office, and really something you shouldn't ever have the tool to do yourself. How is it that your cream gets kind of the same results as those treatments?
It really does. It really does. It's not as aggressive as a doctor's office visit, but it shouldn't be, because this you can use every day. If you are oily, use it every single day in the shower. If you're dry, very dry, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, you essentially get the same results. Because you know what? If you take little steps, you'll get to a certain point. If you take a few huge steps, you can get exactly to the same point. So basically, you are taking small steps and you will achieve exactly the same results as the dermatologist. Actually, I cannot say exactly the same, but very, very comparable results to what you would get in a doctor's office.
Well, and what's so nice about this is, you know, if you do it at 8 o'clock at night, it's on your time. Or if you do it at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's on your time.
It's on your time, exactly.
No appointment necessary, which is so nice. So you're seeing Chantal, who's already cleansed her skin with Dr. Denese's cleanser. Oh, you're cleansing now. Oh,
you're cleansing
perfect.
it now. Perfect, wonderful. So she's using our hydrating cleanser, and she's hydrating your skin as she cleans. How important is that? And then Chantal, I can't wait until you start to put on your microdermabrasion cream. Is it coming up? Okay, so I'm just rushing this poor girl here. So we want
Actually,
to see
this brings me to
microdermabrasion.
a good question,
Yes.
because whenever I use your cleanser, I mean, it's not called hydrating cleanser for nothing. Like,
Exactly.
there have been times where I will tell you, like, you feel your skin afterwards, and I wear a lot of makeup sometimes on Beauty
have
IQ and
to,
QVC, and my skin just feels so supple afterwards and plump. Like, you
Exactly.
almost feel guilty, like, okay, maybe I don't need a moisturizer, but I always
You
do.
You do.
But it amazes me how non-strippy it is, which I
Exactly.
think whether you're only, BB cream, CC cream, SPF cream, any of that is really nice. But how long should you really be like washing your face actively? Like 30 seconds?
It's 30 seconds at the most. On the other
Perfect.
hand, she's putting on a microdermabrasion cream, and here you have to take your time. And there she is, and she's very skilled. What she's doing now, she's taking off the dead old skin cell layer. We all have dead old skin cells. Don't kid yourself. The older you are, the more dead old skin cells you have on the top of your skin. We are essentially delivering fresh, young skin cells by taking off the old. And that's exactly what Chantel is doing. She's opening up the pores, she's opening up clogged pores, she's getting rid of cellular debris on top of, from the top surface of the skin. And ultimately, she actually will shrink the look of pores, and she will dramatically soften the look of lines, because when you take off the dead old skin layer from top, you are essentially removing what looks old on your skin. So now she has fresh young skin cells that suddenly surfaced and moved on top of the skin. And she looks bright and radiant and clean.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes,
and I feel
absolutely.
like we know the story kind of like behind fine lines and wrinkles. And if you don't, we certainly will get to the bottom of it tonight with Dr. Denese. But why is it as we age, our pores just get so much larger?
It just does. That's the nature of things. Unfortunately, we lose elasticity. We lose the tightness of the skin, unfortunately, as we grow older. So the pores kind of open up like an elastic band that is getting older.
So
It
it's
just
the same
becomes
reason then
for the
for fine
same-
lines and wrinkles.
Exactly the same reason. Exactly the reason why we look lined and lose firmness and elasticity and the pores open up, the reason is the same. The skin is losing elasticity.
Well, since we're attacking pore size and fine lines and wrinkles, could you use like a device with this, like a Clarisonic or any kind of like the
Yes,
facial devices to just
absolutely.
get more of like an intense like resurfacing?
Why not? Absolutely.
good.
This one, in fact, we tested this, my hydrating cleanser, and it goes perfectly well with Clarisonic. Absolutely, you can do that.
Now, if you really like the results, because one of the things that I love about being a Dr. Denese skincare scientist,
Yes.
I'm gonna join the group.
Love her. Love her already.
I can be recording secretary. One of the things that I love so much is like you see visible results right away. Now, can you use this like every day if you want to? Because that's what sometimes I indulge in your products.
Yes, you
like,
can.
well, it's really good.
Yes, you can.
So-
Yes, you can. Yes, absolutely. If you use the microdermabrasion, step in the shower. I actually often use it almost every day, and it's a great thing. You don't have to use it for a very long time if you use it every day, but do it every day. Why not?
Good gracious. We are not even 10 minutes into our broadcast tonight, and you've already got more than 200 comments on Facebook. So,
Oh,
boy, am
my-
I glad you're
Are
here
you
tonight. I can tell
kidding?
it's already
Oh,
going
my
to be
goodness,
busy.
that's exciting.
Bear with me if you guys are already asking questions, because I'm like between all the hearts and then like I loving the cleanser and the microderm. I'm like, where are the questions? So I want to remind you as we wrap up before we get into the Beauty IQ steal tonight, these were really kind of our anti-aging essentials. And I think a lot of us take for granted that cleansing your skin really first and foremost is probably the most critical step so that everything else works well. And what's so wonderful about this is Dr. Denese is included in this duo, her firming facial microdermabrasion cream. You're getting $88 worth of cleanser tonight. Plus you get the microdermabrasion cream, which as you saw on Chantal, really kind of opens up her skin. She's got a good radiance, a good setting, if you will, to now receive our Beauty IQ steal, which is coming up momentarily. So if you want to place your order for this duo, beautyiq.com. You bring it home for 3 easy payments of $18.17. And I'll tell you, like, when a doctor twice over, PhD and MD, makes a cleanser, makes an exfoliating microdermabrasion cream, this is the time that you pay attention. But more importantly so, when she comes out with, gosh, I don't know, her third, her fourth, her fifth Beauty IQ steal. I don't know what the number is up to now. But what I will say about this, is, first of all, I'm not saying anything against men who are dermatologists, but I feel like just women who are MDs get